Alright guys, welcome to today's video tutorial. My name is Rosemary from Rosie Studio. Okay, so in today's video tutorial I'll be teaching you how you can edit your videos, okay, using an INSHOT app. Okay, so there are other apps you can use like KineMaster, VN, CapCut, and so many of them you can use, but for the sake of this tutorial I'm gonna use INSHOT app. Okay, so this is how the app looks like. What do? Simply go, if you are using an Android phone, simply go to Google Play Store and download it. Then if you are using an iPhone, go to your store and download it. Okay, so after downloading it, just tap on it. This is the interface, how it looks like. Okay, so after that, you tap on this icon here, video here, tap on this green icon here. Okay, so if you tap on this icon, it will take you straight to your gallery, okay, where you select the video you want to use or the image you want to use. Okay, so since it's the beginning, I need to add background first. Okay, so I'm going to use photo. I want to take a background, select a background. Okay, so if you have any background you want to use, you can use them, but I'm going to use just a blank background. So I'll tap on it and this. So this is how it looks like because I've added a background. So if I want to add another, okay, so this background, I can change it. Okay, you can change the background of the video here. From here you can change it. You just tap this background, you just tap this icon here for the background. Okay, so you just tap on it, tap on your background. You can choose any background you like, okay, from here. Okay, so I like choosing white background, so I choose it. Then if you want it to be long, you drag it. All right, so this is it, and the next thing to add is the video we want, okay, to work on. Okay, we are going to import it to the timeline. So how do we import it? Simply tap this plus icon here. It will take you to your gallery where you will select the video you want to edit. Okay, so tap your video and let's select a video I want to use. Which of them can I use? Okay, let me use this. Okay, so you can see I've imported my video. Okay, this is the video I'm going to work on. All right, so how do we edit this video? Okay, so if you look at this interface, this place you do your editing work, okay, there are many icons here which you are going to use. Starting from canvas is where you set the size of your video. Okay, if you want to bold it, if you want to reduce it. Okay, so size of it. Okay, so if your video is on the ratio of 16:9, is a good one, is professional setting. Okay, or you can use no, that's professional setting. It's okay like that. Some will use this, some will use this, but for making your video more professional, you use 16:9. Okay, so let's play the video and see what is there. Okay, this is okay. I'm not going to wait for the video to finish before I continue. So this is the video. You can see there are some parts we need to remove. Okay, so let's go back to the icons. So after canvas, you see music, you see sticker, you see text, you see filter, you see PIP, You see record, you see split, delete, background, speed, crop, volume, voice effect, denoise, replace, duplicate, reverse, rotate, flip, and freeze. Okay, so all these icons, they have their functions, okay, on video editing. All right, so after that, you know, if you want to add another video to the one you have added, you want to add another video on the same arrow, what you do is you still tap on this red icon. You see, you tap on it, it will take you to your gallery and you add another video. So if you want to add video on top of the video, that is, you want to import video to the B-roll, okay, you use this icon here. It's called PIP, picture in picture. You use it, okay, so you just tap on it and it will take you back to your gallery where you choose another video you want to use. Okay, let's select video. Okay, so this is video I chose. Okay, so you can see that this second video I selected, let me place it here. This second video I selected, okay, is on top, is on the B-roll. B-roll is always on top of the A-roll. Okay, so these videos, if I play it, two of them will be playing at the same time. Okay, so you can see it's two different videos, but they are playing at the same time. Okay, so this is it. All right, this is when you are adding video on the B-roll. Okay, so let's delete it. You simply highlight it and you delete. Tap the delete icon and it's okay. So this is it. So another thing you should know is, you see this video has no sound. Okay, so we can add music to our video. Okay, but that one will come later. So after importing your video, the next thing to do is to cut out the part that you don't want. Sometimes when you're recording your video, you make some mistakes, maybe different kinds of mistakes. So, and those mistakes you made, you don't want it to reveal on your video. Okay, so what you do is to cut out those parts you don't want. Okay, so how do you remove that part you don't want in your video? All right, what you do is simply play your video. Let's say for instance this video now. Okay, so I don't want this video, there's a place that is shaking and I don't want that place to reveal, okay, on my work. So okay, let's say from here now, where here I stood up. Okay, so I want it, okay, let me play it. Okay, you see all these parts, I don't want them to reveal on my work. Okay, so how do I remove them? Okay, so what I do is simply tap on it, playback, so that I can get the point where it started, which is here. I can now tap on it, highlight it, and use this icon split, this split icon here, and split the video. You see now the video now is divided into two, is now in two parts. Okay, so I need to remove that part I don't want. Okay, so this is the part I don't want. I want to get exactly the point where it ended. Okay, so that I can delete it. All right, so it's still playing. All these parts, I don't, you can see this is the part we can call behind the scene. So see all these parts, I don't want them. Okay, you see them, all this mistake was intentional so that I can use it to teach you. All right, till here, this is the point where I don't want it in my work. So highlight it and split. So highlight it and delete that part. Okay, so it has deleted. Let's play and see if it's there again. Okay, some parts are still there. The part where I stood up, okay, I got it. All right, so split, delete. All right, let's play it again and see. Okay, so I need to highlight, delete. Okay, so you can see that part is no longer there. Okay, so this is the part I want in my video. Okay, so you can see it, because the video is too long. I don't want this end part to, you know, reveal on my work. So I just want my video to, you know, end here. So this is where I want the video to end. So simply highlight it and cut out the part you don't want on your work. So now the video is short and this is what I want. Okay, so after cutting out the parts we don't want in the video, okay, so when you cut out your video, when you cut it, this icon always come out. Okay, it always comes out. And what's this icon? This icon is, if you tap it, it will reveal to you all the animations, okay, that you need to choose from. Okay, animation is animation or transition is what you use to, you know, make your video come out nicely. Okay, it moves from one clip to another. Okay, so when you tap on it, all these things you see are different animations. You can choose any one you want. Okay, this is it. This is another one. There are many of them. Okay, you can choose any one you like. Okay, you can choose. So all these things are animation. Okay, so I choose. All right, so if you want to add another animation to your video again, let me add it here again. Split it. Anywhere you want to add animation, make sure you split the video. You cut the video there. Okay, so the moment you cut it, this white box icon will come out and you tap on it and you select the animation you want. Let's say we want this. Okay, or you want this. Okay, or this, any of the animation you can choose. Okay, so this is it. All right, so the next thing is, okay, all right guys, so after adding animation to your video, the next thing to do is to add music to your video. Okay, so how do you add music to your video? Just tap music icon, tap it, so it will take you to a music file and show you some of the music they have. Okay, so what you do is either you select from your video file. If you want to select from your music file, you tap my music. Okay, it will take you to your music file and you select. Okay, so if you want to select from the ones they provided for you, then you tap all these things as songs. You can tap. Okay, so let's select one and download it, use. Okay, so you can see it has added. Okay, so you can see,
you know just what
so
you do.
After
You
adding
do.
it, there are some parts that doesn't have sound, so we need to remove that part. Okay, so I have to cut it by highlighting it and cut out the part I want. Okay, so drag it to the end and that is it.
You know just what you do. You do to me. Play my
Alright, so after adding it, you can add text to your video. Okay, so how do you add text? Simply tap the text icon, tap it, then your keyboard is already here. Then the next thing to do is to type what you want. So let's say always find, okay, reason to be happy. Okay, so you can see that the text is long, so we need to cut it short. Okay, so how do you do it? Simply come here and shorten the text. Okay, so after that, if you want to change the color of the text, you can tap the color icon. You can change the text to black, you can change it to white. Okay, so let me select white. Okay, so if you want to change the font of the video, the font, okay, just tap on this and you select all these things are font. Okay, you can choose from. Okay, so I will use lifestyle and this is it. So you can reduce the size of the text. Okay, so another thing is that if you want to add animation to the text, simply tap on this icon here. So all these things are animation for text. Okay, so you can use this, you can use this, you can use this, you can use this. So let's select one. This is where you adjust the duration of the animation. Okay, so after that, okay, so if this text to, you can see this text is only showing at the beginning of the video. So if you want this text to get to the end of the video, okay, so what you do is to drag it to the end of the video. Okay, just drag it to the end of the video. Okay, so that the text will be there till the video ends. Okay, so let's play it and see.
You know just what you do to me. Play my emotions like a pair of puppet strings. Did it ever occur to you my heart's more than a toy? Please go easy on me.
So this is it, and the next thing, okay, so another thing to do is to filter. Okay, if you want to filter your video, filter is where you change the color of your video. Simply select it. Okay, you can change it to this, you can change it to this, you can change it to any color you want your video to have. Okay, so you can adjust the color from here. All right, so
you know just what you do.
Alright, so after that, the next thing to do, after adding the color, okay, filter to your video. Alright, so
you know just what you do to me. Play my
okay, this color, this filter is not let me look for a brighter one. I can leave it natural. Okay, you can adjust it here, or you can choose any filter you like, any color. I'm still looking for color I will use. This one is better for me. Alright, so this is it. So
you know just what you do to me. Play my emotions like a pair of puppet strings.
So this is, this is how you can edit your video. Other things you can do on this, okay, but for the sake of this tutorial, because it's beginners tutorial, okay, so there are a lot you can do on this with all these icons. Okay, so there's another thing I want to tell you. After editing your video,
you know just what you do.
The next thing to do is to save or convert the video. So how do you do that? Just tap on this save. You will see resolution and frame rate. Okay, so this resolution is 1080. Okay, so but sometimes I use 720p. Okay, so you can choose any of them, but this 1080p is the standard. Okay, so you save it. So you can see that the video is converting. Okay, so we have to wait a little bit for it to convert. So if you go to your gallery and check, you will see the video there. So this is your first time of coming across my video. Please subscribe to my